Assalamu alaikum, peace and blessings. I pray that all is well and everyone is in the best of health and spirits. It is your sister, Denise Renee Muhammad, along with my brother, Sean Ali of Supreme Health and Wellness. And we're on for our Health and Wellness Power Hour tonight. Happy Savior's Day to the believers. Happy Savior's Day. As you all come in, go ahead and share the video. Share the video. Sharing is caring. Sharing is caring. All right. So we're going to, our topic tonight is the importance of sleep in the healing process. The importance of sleep in the healing process. Brother Sean, I know you have the science.
Mm.
How are you, brother?
Well, I don't know about science, but you know, yeah. How's everything?
Good. Alive and well.
Hey, we're gonna have to do a question and answer series too one day
Right.
before we get into this. Get to know the audience, like a meet and greet or something like that. Is it
Yes.
better with that light on or the light off?
On.
Okay.
It's good.
Now we had to. What's the topic again, sis?
The importance of sleep in the
The
healing
importance
process.
of sleep. And when we're looking at this topic, you know, that's the one thing, that many people suffer at. And we look at all of these illnesses and diseases and things like that, and all of these solutions, or people are chasing these and they chase them to their death, and
Right.
along the way, they never get a good night's rest.
Exactly.
Al-
Exactly.
Along the way, they still up after midnight. You know, they're still pushing their body, creating the metabolic stresses and damage and waste. And usually they don't start out with an imbalance. They just have a lack of rest. And as they accumulate these days of a lack of rest, it creates an imbalance on its own.
Right.
Like obesity. You don't need anything else to go wrong if you are obese. If you are obese, the things that are happening to you are probably because you are obese. Most people don't have any, they don't get enough sleep to recover. So now they go a week, they might get 1 or 2 days good night sleep in a week. So that 5 to 6 days of accumulated waste and damage is 52 weeks in a year. So if you look out of the 52 weeks, if you only get 1 or 2, 3 good nights of rest, that's half of your life you are accumulating damage. It's literally half of your life is using or is creating or causing the imbalance that will eventually lead to your premature death.
Wow.
Because the
Wow.
body is designed to heal itself. I didn't
Yes.
that's thousands of years old. It's been translated from several different languages, right? All the way down to this modern language of English that we are listening to right now.
Right.
Right. So here we are regurgitating the body is designed to heal itself. Okay, I don't doubt that. I'm a firm believer of that. The next question that an intelligent mind should ask is when? Because I
Right.
get up and I'm going to work, I'm going to school, I'm going here, I'm going there, right? I go through my day, I come home, I'm doing this. When does the body heal?
Yes. When?
Rest equals healing. This is the foundation of health. This is the foundation of health, wellness, premature death, and abundant life. You cannot heal without rest.
Right.
As soon as you get up, you not even the okay. I don't want to jump. Sometimes I'm trying to break that habit of jumping mid sentence to another thought, but thought travels at 24 billion miles.
Right.
So I've been trying to
It's
grab
like getting you, yeah. They get away from you.
we on a high, potentially high powered subject.
Yes.
You feel so the thoughts from them, I don't want y'all to miss the thoughts in my head. That's not arrogant or none of that stuff. You know, I study this. So I don't want, you know, so when we're looking at this, as soon as a subject or the subject of blood pressure, right? The only, and when you measure blood pressure and high blood pressure, hypertension, that's dealing with resting blood pressure. That's when you're sitting still and your resting blood pressure is so high, your cardiovascular system never gets a chance to rest. So you beat your heart to death, you wear your system, you give yourself a stroke, you get these, you know, heart attack. These are so the only true resting blood pressure we have is before we get out of bed. Because every movement is supported by the cardiovascular system. Right? So every time when I blink my eyes, that requires blood pressure, that requires heart, you know, the energy, electricity to move these muscles. So blood pressure is going to be high as a movie. So the only time that we had a chance to have the blood pressure low enough, long enough, that the body can use that energy for other things is when we get a good night's rest.
Right.
For that 6 to 8 hour window, you aren't doing anything. You aren't moving your blood pressure. You aren't beating your heart too fast. You aren't breathing wrong. You aren't blowing out muscles and joints. You are sitting perfectly still. Your energy isn't gone anywhere. All of that powerful, you at the gym squatting 500, benching 350, you got energy, man. You pushing 16-hour days, 14-hour days, 12-hour shifts. You got power.
Right.
So all of that power that you aren't using, your body gets a chance to use.
Powerful. Yes, sir. Wow.
So,
yes.
Because they have hooked electrodes up to sleeping bodies. If you we got Google, look it up. The body is more electrified. The energy in the body is the highest when you are in REM, rapid eye movement sleep. But you aren't moving. It's not wasting energy. It's using the energy, but because you aren't using it for external means to go to work, to go to school, to do this, to do that, you're
driving traffic.
Man.
Right. So basically, we're getting ourselves out of the way so the body can do what it needs to do to heal itself.
100, 1,000 facts. Facts. Facts.
Right.
Facts. Big facts.
Right.
Big facts, you know. And that's the, because if you just look at it, just let's go through the physiology. Exercise strengthens on the back end. Not when you're going through exercise, when you're going through that physical exercise, you are creating damage, wear, and tear that the body has to recover from. So let's say you're at the gym, right? And This is your arm muscle, the striated muscle. So you're at the gym, right? And you're doing curls, bam.
Yes.
And what happens is you rip the muscle. You create little microscopic tears in the muscle. So what happens is now you create inflammation. So that arm swells up. Blood, energy, oxygen is being rushed to where the injury is at. This is what they call the pump. So when you see people go, they don't look like they don't look the same as when they come out of the gym. They go in and they sit there and they in the mirror because they getting that pump.
Right.
And they're like, man, they have transformed their body in their own eyes because they didn't come in the gym looking like that. Yeah, I'm swole. This is
right.
nothing but injury. It's nothing but inflammation.
Wow.
So the next day, the body has repaired. All of that swelling goes down. you ain't pumped no more. So you go back to the gym to repeat the process.
Right.
So, but my point is, everything that we do, even though it can have this, it's healthy. While we're doing it, on the physical body, it's creating wear and tear. That you have to you don't have to be sick, is my point. You don't have to have COVID or cold. This is preventative measures. You know you don't get a good night's rest. I have many clients that they have the overnight graveyard shift.
Yes, I used to work
there.
So
when we get to this point in their program, okay, we've gotten their menu right. We've gotten their exercise right. We've gotten their hydration right. Okay, now you have to work on your rest because that's the repair process.
Right.
That's their sticking point. It ain't a essential oil. It ain't a sea moss. It ain't a prayer. It's not a church. It's not anything else that can supplement rest.
Right.
It's things that we got that can help.
That can help you get rested. Absolutely. And we have a question. Sister asks, what happens if you have trouble sleeping?
That's what we hit. That's what we're here for.
Right.
We can't give you the time period, right? We can't create more time and change your calendar. But most people, even have the time, they still can't fall asleep before 12 o'clock. They can't wake up and go to sleep in the same day.
Wow.
Oh man. Okay. I woke up Wednesday, I'm going to sleep Thursday.
Right. Wow. Didn't think about it like that. But yes, we definitely have ways to help you naturally, like the essential oils, aromatherapy. You can set your environment, get a diffuser, diffuse some lavender, cedarwood, chamomile, and it will help you to relax. It's very calming, and it'll help you get a good night's sleep, and you'll wake up feeling rested, not tired.
Right, because there's nothing. It didn't give you fake melatonin that your body has to recover from,
process
out. Right, yes. There's no psychoactive qualities or nothing that your body has to recover from. Mm-hmm. The notes go straight to the brain, and when your brain unlocks those molecules, boom, bam, bam, it just plays that symphony. It's just it's like boo, it just plays the correct notes, And I just want to, because this is another thing why the oils are important. We can become addicted to adrenaline and cortisol. Right? Whatever nighttime is in your time zone, right? Because me and Sister Denise are an hour apart. So our night times are similar, but not the same. So whatever your nighttime is, as soon as soon as your eyes notice that it's nighttime, it sends a signal to your suprachiasmatic nucleus, is right here. That sends a signal to your midbrain, that sends a signal to your third eye. What's the third eye?
Mhm. The pineal gland.
And the pineal gland starts to secrete melatonin.
Right.
And it numbs the brain. It's right here. So the first spots that's hitting it is your brain, right? And it puts your brain to sleep, and then it goes down that cerebral spinal fluid, down your spinal column. It's in your bloodstream, and it's being dispersed throughout your body to have that soothing, relaxing, putting you to sleep. Okay,
Right.
now, the longer you stay up, your hypothalamus is signaling your pituitary gland to signal your adrenal glands to produce adrenaline and cortisol to combat the sleepiness, the side effects of melatonin.
Wow.
This okay.
Go on.
This is in your. This is why you get a headache. See, one of the reasons you get a headache when you stand up too late, because your pineal gland is producing melatonin to put your brain and your body to sleep. You are forcing it. You are forcing it with your frontal lobe. Your frontal lobe is keeping. So now, in order to keep you up, you have to create stress, the HPA axis. See,
Right.
so when you inhale that essential oil, in those molecules, you got those olfactory nerves right there. Look, the olfactory nerves are right there, man.
Yes, sir.
Come on, man. That's all. That's why when she says all you have to do is inhale, this is right here. Now you can see what would happen.
Right.
You inhale, your olfactory nerves, they're right here. So the blood-brain barrier allows for the essential oil molecules to easily pass through. That cerebral spinal fluid does not try to keep the essential oils out. It's like, oh, come on in. Come on
Right.
in.
Welcome.
Man.
Right. And another thing, cedarwood essential oil stimulates the pineal gland to produce melatonin naturally.
See?
So that's another benefit, one of the
But
benefits.
you can't fight it.
Right.
See, you can't want cedarwood because it smells good and it starts to put you to sleep.
And you
and now
fight
you trying to force yourself to stay up.
Right.
Stressing yourself out.
Scrolling on your phone with that blue light, that keeps you awake. Yes.
Yeah, right. Because light is what turns melatonin off.
Right.
You know what I mean? That's what. So, and that's when the sisters say, you know, if we having a hard time to go to sleep, yes, there are things you can take, from the essential oils to medicines to melatonin. There's many things, herbs that can help you, that will induce sleep. But if your mind is keeping you up, you're still going to create cortisol and adrenaline. You're still going through the stress response. You're still, so we got to look at what's the corrosiveness that's happening inside of us when we stay up past 10:30, 11 o'clock. You're in a state of stress.
Wow.
You might as well go ahead and stay up the rest of the night, buddy. you don't miss. Hey, you could have been the most religious, the most that had the best diet. You could have had, man, the best water. You could have did everything possibly you could have done perfect that day. And once we stay up and we automatically stress ourselves out. We automatically almost forfeit that whole day.
Wow. Even though we're laying down in the bed,
Mm,
not doing anything,
mm.
excessive, we're
I
still
got a
stressed.
plan. Hey, I'm not saying this to say you're hopeless. Listen to me. Listen.
Right.
I'm not saying, I'm just, you know how that commercial be on at late night. Hey, have you ever been suffering from
Right.
headaches or whatever? And they lead you, they gotta let you know what, and then at the you ready to take it because they don't went through some things that you possibly go through, right?
Right. Wow, factor.
Mm,
Creating your womb of wellness.
mm. Medicine. Your doctor will go to the hospital. Just don't believe me. Do an experiment. Go to the ER and just get triage and get released. You ain't gotta say nothing serious. On your release papers, it will say get rest.
Yes, sir.
Your treatment will include a good
Rest.
diet, exercise, and rest. I
Right.
guarantee, right? That's
Yes,
the
sir.
key to life. I
Right.
know Steve Harvey and those that chase the bag tell you 4 hours of sleep. Man, only billionaires only get 4 hours of sleep. Well, have you ever looked at how they look? have you ever looked at Rupert Murdoch? Do he look? Would like all that money he got? Oprah, how healthy do these billionaires look, man? For me to
Right.
mimic that strategy. I'm not, what profits a man to gain his soul and lose the world?
Gain the world and lose the soul.
I'm sorry, I said it backwards. You right.
Yes, sir.
Good catch. What hey, that's how they got it. That's how they tell us poor righteous teachers. Y'all Negroes crazy. Y'all don't want to get this money. Y'all don't want to look at all of these people that get this money and start getting comfortable. They're trading in, they don't cook their food anymore because they can buy what that chef. I like how he cooked. See, their lifestyle, once they gain it, they lose that motivation for the stuff
Longevity.
you can't
Mhm.
certain things you can't buy rest. You can't buy it. You can forfeit for whatever reason you got. I got to take care of my children, my family, my bills. I mean, we all have decisions to make.
Yes, sir.
You know, Sister Denise is one of the people that I turn to, my confidant. So she knows what I be experimenting with. Like I've had every time when I get a collection of money and I get comfortable, I don't rest like I was when I was hungry. Because when I'm hungry, I gotta keep myself strong because I gotta be prepared for anything, man. I gotta see. I'm on a hunt for my prosperity. Once you starting to get it and you starting to get soft and you hanging out with those people, like I say, Steve Harvey got people going on 4 hours of sleep. That's crazy. And you go to tell them, well, the health and wellness says 6 to 8 hours, and they well, you're going to be poor. How? I don't have to get. What are you going to do for 20 hours? But stress yourself out.
Right. Absolutely.
I'm sorry, sis. I'm sorry.
No. We have another question, brother. Asks, what is your take on food induced sleep?
Of course, that's how you're going to go to sleep. Digestion is electrical and chemical. So because by that I mean the organs, your stomach is a tissue. the tissue isn't moving, it moves off electricity. So your nervous system is hot, it has to move the stomach, the liver, the pancreas, kidneys, the small, all of those things that's involved in digestion. So that means if you look at your spine, right, that power is traveling from your brain down to whatever corresponding vertebrae leads to those organs. That's where your power is at. The heavier the meal, the longer your power here. So it's scientifically proven. We are cognitively, the cognitive skills and abilities decrease with the bigger the meal. So the military, when you look at basic training, one of the things they do is break your meal habits. So they feed you, you're only allowed to eat what's in the chow hall, the mess hall, because they want to get you off of the schedule of food you had before you come in. The less you eat, the more mentally sharper you are. Scientifically proven. When you hungry, man, the neurons in your brains, because you ready to solve your problem.
Right.
Yeah. I'm sorry, sis. I'm sorry. It's been a while since we had a
I
show.
know. It's feel like
2-3
forever.
shows
Yes.
of Sean Ali coming out.
That's okay. That's good. That's good. Yes, sir.
But that's a, when you eat, as soon as you eat, your brain releases endorphins. Endorphins is the painkiller. This is a lot of where food is your medicine comes from, because it doesn't matter what you eat. This is when some people have that ginger ale and crackers when you got something, you got to put something on your belly and you'll eat it, and it'll you start to feel better, but it's not nutritional food, so it can't make you better. That's crazy. You can't, you feel like if you eat something that's poisonous, how that can't make you better. But because the act of eating causes the body to release endorphins, when we're not feeling good, we'll grab whatever's there. And that first bite, we might not even finish it. Man, I don't even want this. But we've gotten the fix.
Right.
Overeating causes the release of dopamine. So dopamine is the reward hormone. So the body will give you a reward for overeating, stuffing your, man, ooh, I can't even move. Right? This is an addiction.
That is something else.
Because many people don't know why they can't control their eating habits. Grown people, like I'm 50 and I'm still struggling with some things, man.
Yeah, me too.
I control 95% of my diet. I got a holdover with texture, which leads me to eat things that borderline could not be healthy for me. Right? So that's just what it is, But when I eat those things, I'm getting a reward. I understand a part of what I'm going through. You know what I mean? And so I know how to solve it, I think.
Right. And then that's when we do something else to get a reward.
See? Now I ain't want to keep dragging on.
Right.
I knew you was there. Yes. I'm creating that different muscle memory.
Yes, sir.
So I get it. Yes, y'all. Exactly.
Wow.
But this is what's the you had cedarwood, sis?
Yes, cedarwood, lavender.
Yeah,
those two.
Lavender. Yes.
Chamomile is a good one for sleep. And it's
Oh,
so easy. Oh, I
ooh,
love chamomile.
ooh. Hey, in chamomile, I gotta say this for you real quick.
Hmm.
Because that's one of the most herbs that people have allergies with. Because that's right there with the branch that it's from is a highly allergenic plant.
Okay, I didn't know that.
So a lot of people use chamomile, but they don't even understand they have those issues because it causes the body to release histamines, which deals with allergies. That's
Right.
your sinuses getting stuffed up, and you. But we are a lot of people self diagnose ourselves because I know my body. Man, I've been in it. I know what it is. It's my sign. It's my allergies. I know it should, but we attribute it to something else or whatever, not knowing that it's things that like chamomile. And I'm saying this
Okay.
because we can get the benefits without the allergic reaction from the essential oil.
Essential oils, right.
Right.
Yes, because you're getting the essence of the flower.
Right, right, right.
Yeah.
I mean, a lot of things we don't know what we have a potential allergic reaction to, and
Right.
that's dealing with these herbs. And if you're dealing with an herbologist, they would that's how they would take you through herbs. They would a low, slow dosage because I don't know how your body is going to react. And some of these
Right.
herbs are volatile, they are adaptogens, mutagenic. So they can alter the course in your body. And if
Yes.
you're not ready for that alteration, boy, it'll make you. So you can get all of that from the plant through the herb or essential oil
Mhm.
without those potential
With
reactions.
those reactions, right.
Especially what's that the one they burn be smudging.
Oh, sage.
Oh
Is it
yeah,
sage?
come on.
Yeah.
Not the sage, but the action of smudging. As an
Smudging.
example,
Okay. Right.
what everything that's coming off of the end of the burnt product is potentially highly carcinogenic. Scientific fact. Smoke kills. They tell Smokey the Bear, stop, drop, and
Drop and
roll.
roll.
So if you walking around your house spreading the same thing that he tells you to stop, drop, and roll from.
Yes, that's why if you want a sage, we have sage essential oil.
Mm.
Put it in the diffuser and walk around your house with the diffuser. Or get it 2 or 3 of them and put them in the areas you want to cleanse.
You ain't choking everybody. You
Right.
ain't choking your children. Okay, secondhand smoke kills. If that combustion of plant matter, that's what makes cigarette. That's it. All that combustion is carcinogen. That's why they tell you don't inhale the smoke.
Right.
So to get the benefits of sage, yes, some of our people did burn sage, but we had sage essential oil as well. So all of us did, and when we burnt sage, it was usually outdoors in a well
Ventilated.
area, and we
Right.
definitely wasn't having it right here close to us, right? So, man, save yourself. Get your sage. Get the benefits of sage, but without hurting yourself.
Right.
Call out.
Absolutely. Absolutely. And another thing I wanted to share because some people don't know how to use the essential oils.
Hmm.
You can use them in a diffuser, and if you look behind me, that's my diffuser right there, that little white orb. And or you can use an inhaler. This is an inhaler. I create these, I blend these, and all you have to do is put it up to your nostrils and take a few deep breaths, and you'll get the benefit of the oil. Also, you can put a drop in your hand, rub your hands together,
Mm,
and
mm,
cup your nose. Take a few deep breaths.
mm,
And yeah, those are the ways to use it. You could also, if you want to use it topically, the soles of your feet is a good place to put the oils. If you don't know anywhere else to put it, the soles of your feet is good.
mm, mm-hmm.
Yeah, very easy.
Yeah, man. Ain't that something?
Yes, sir.
Wow. 22 seconds. You can get
22 seconds, get those benefits.
but yeah. And that's and this is when we are looking, you have 5 major ways that you can get something inside of your body. So since we're talking about the sage, right? Like you can eat the sage, you can look at the sage, but that really well, you can because sage is a beautiful plant. You
It
know,
is.
you can't hear it. Well, you can, but sage doesn't talk. It doesn't make sound, right? You can topically have it on you, right? And you can smell it. So, because those are the 5 entrances into us. When we are looking, what's the most effective? What's the most efficient? What's one do I can use? Like I said, that's the most effective and efficient without causing wear and tear on my body.
Right.
Because if I eat something, it's going all everything's creating wear and tear. You know what I mean? So the more I use it, the more wear and tear that's created. So, if I'm 50 right now, almost 50, that in the only way I've been treating myself is through taste. I have to wear out my digestive system. I have to wear out that system because I'm underusing my sight, my sound, my smell, my hearing, my
Right.
touch. That's what the essential oils do. They help you when you want to stop using taste and you want to go ahead and use your other 4 senses. Essential oils help you. That's a man. Topically,
Powerful.
you got smell them. You
Mhm.
can take you can
Some of
ingest
them can
them
be
without
ingested. Right.
active eating. You know what I mean? Because
Right.
they're usually it's a drop at a time dosages, so you're not swallowing the whole bottle.
Exactly.
right, right, right,
Exactly.
right, right.
Yes.
But that's science. That's the science is medicine. You know, this is holistic
Mhm.
therapies. All of those
God's,
words,
yeah,
right,
God's medicine.
right, right. So a
Yes, sir.
combination and I use essential oils in my book. As a way as a method to help prepare the body, to help prepare the mind, and to help prepare the environment. Because
Right.
I don't burn sage to clean my environment. I put it in the humidifier and what's the thing back
The
there?
diffuser.
The diffuser, yes. And I use it that way. So to cleanse my environment. You know what I mean? All of those cleansing oils, I put them in a diffuser. I use them in my spray bottle to cleanse my house. I use them on my skin to cleanse my body. And I use them to cleanse my mind, to
Right.
shut off, to end that day, to stop. It's nothing like smelling some lemon or peppermint or
Hmm.
any of the oils, but it's some that just hit you and they and they zap you right out. You got some that like, what is that smell? And
Right.
You get stuck trying to figure out what the smell is, and so whatever you was focused on, you just forgot. And it'll have you. So it makes you stop to restart.
I like that. Stop to restart. And on that note, those essential oils, lavender, cedarwood, chamomile can help you stop and get some rest so you can restart in the morning.
Yep.
Well rested.
Hey, I know they said tomorrow isn't promised,
Right.
but what they mean is the sun and earth isn't going anywhere. So that's today, yesterday, and tomorrow. So whatever part of the earth you're on, as it's rotating, is making days. That formula isn't going anywhere anytime soon. So the combination of the sun and the earth, they got many years left to go. Whether or not we are here.
We are here, right.
But it's not promised if you aren't practicing health and wealth. Then you probably already know you're doing many things that could cause you not to wake up. But if you are living a healthy lifestyle, you can't wait to go to sleep so you can wake up.
Right.
If you're
Say that
living
again.
a healthy lifestyle, you can't wait to go to sleep so you can wake up again. You practice rest throughout your day. You never push yourself 5, 6, 7, 8 hours straight, because when you understand energy production, your body can't even produce energy to keep you moving for longer than 3 minutes. It's switching gears. After 2 minutes, your body switches gears from aerobic to anaerobic. So the longer you are moving after that 3-minute mark, you are building lactate acid. See, I'm
that's
that we ain't gonna.
We're not gonna give them too much.
We ain't gonna. But
that's another show.
Art and
right.
Formula: rest equals healing, not sleep. Because you can go to sleep and wake up feeling worse than you went to sleep.
Mm-hmm.
What?
Wake up feeling groggy.
Oh my God! Oh.
Like
what the you don't know what's the day, what time is it? Man,
right.
So not sleep. Rest equals healing. You cannot heal without rest.
That's right. And that sums up what we were saying this whole time.
I got this new microphone set up. It gave me a new personality. I mean, I'm ready to sing.
It looked like you was about to.
It brought a new personality out.
Do the 5 heartbeats over there.
Come up and grab it. They not here to see you, Otis.
Right. Oh my goodness. Y'all, we gotta have fun. Y'all not ready for that.
They not ready for it. We're gonna have a comedy night one night. We're gonna make y'all laugh, man, because we funny over here. We funny too.
Yes. Yeah, if you're not having fun, you're not doing it right. All right, family. Thank you all for tuning in. We greatly, greatly appreciate you. And reach out to us if you need help naturally falling asleep. Reach out to us. We have the solutions for you. And on that note, assalamu alaikum.
Wa alaikum assalam.
Yes, sir.